stomach growling, physically weak, headaches, dizziness. Your body might even go through having the shakes. In severe cases, you could have severe abdominal cramping. If you don't know by now, what I'm describing are symptoms of true hunger pains. This is what happens to our bodies when we're deprived of food and nutrients that we need. Now, hearing this, how do you feel if I were to tell you that 1 in 5 children go to bed every night hungry due to living below the poverty line? The Child's Defense Fund of Ohio tells us in their article, "What can we do today to end child poverty?" that 1 in 5 children live in poverty. That figure, 1 in 5, is 17% of children. So 17% of children living in the richest country in the world are not getting enough food to meet their basic needs that their growing bodies need. This is a heartbreaking reality in this country. However, there are things that we can do about it. There are organizations out there working to defeat this problem. Now, when I heard these numbers, I began researching what I can do and what we can do to help. And 1 in 5 may not seem like a crisis. However, malnutrition and hunger is something that no human, let alone an innocent child, should ever have to go through. So today I would like to talk to you about an organization that's based in Cincinnati. They're called Whole Again International. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what they do in their community and what you can do to help. To get started, I would like to give you some background information and statistics. One of the main things Whole Again International does is provide meals for children that live in low-income families. Now, wholeagain.org tells us that in 2018, 2 in 5 children in Cincinnati were living below the poverty line. 2 in 5. That's 40%. 40% of children is nearly half of the children in Cincinnati, and they don't know where their next meal is coming from. That's when Whole Again steps into place. In 2021, Whole Again International, they provided over 140,000 meals out of 35 different locations to the children in the Cincinnati area. Their mission is to partner with other faith-based and nonprofit organizations to provide meals and academic enrichment to at-risk youth to assist them in developing a healthy mind, body, and spirit. Now, No Kid Hungry Ohio's article entitled "No Child Should Go Hungry in Ohio" states that in the state of Ohio, 22% of children live in food insecure homes. Now, what is meant by food insecure is these families are struggling to bring in enough food to feed their children. It's not to say that they don't have any food, it's just these children are not getting enough food to maintain their health. So this is obviously a huge problem, and it gets worse in the summertime because children in low-income families depend on 2 meals a day that they get at school. So what Whole Again International does is they provide breakfast and lunch Monday through Friday. They have 35 different pickup locations, and they do have weekend packages that kids can take home Friday so they have food over the weekend. Now, another reason that Whole Again International is deserving of your donation today is they do more than supply food. They also have summer enrichment programs in math, science, reading, and the arts. Now, this is extremely important because what Whole Again is doing is trying to bridge this gap with summer learning loss. If you've never heard of summer learning loss, it's basically what happens to all children during the summer months. They lose knowledge that they learned over the school year, which is normal. However, the National Summer Learning Association states in their article on summer loss, based on the research done at Johns Hopkins University, children in low-income families lose 3 months of their education over the summer. 3 months of learning is gone. Middle and upper class children only are losing 1 month. So this is a huge problem, and Whole Again is really stepping up to give these children a chance to academically grow. Now, my final reason for you to consider donating today is they have other programs as well. They provide crime prevention, drug awareness, and physical fitness programs. Cultural anthropologist Julia Zavago wrote in her 2018 article, Study Links Childhood Poverty to Violent Crime and Self-Harm, that studies have found that children who grew up in poverty are 7 times more likely to do self-harm or to be involved in violent crimes against others. So these programs are giving these children hopefully a different route to take. Now, we are all responsible for our own choices, but what an individual goes through in their youth is going to affect the kind of adult they become. The last program they've had is the physical fitness program. Did you know that studies show that kids who are more active are more successful? KidsHealth.org, in their article, Motivating Kids to Be Healthy, it states that kids who are physically active are more motivated, they're more focused, they're more successful in school, they have a healthier lifestyle, they sleep better, and they have a better outlook on their life. Now, when it comes to donating money, I know that there are reservations on where is my money really going? And that's what's so great about Whole Again International is they're so transparent. Right on their website, anyone can find their documents from last year with their reports of the donations they received as well as their cost output expenses. And you're also able to view their previous year's tax documents. So I think that really just shows their integrity and their credibility as an organization. Not to mention they are one of the top nonprofits the last 2 years running. Now, after today, if you're looking to do more than donate, maybe you want to volunteer or you just want to learn more information, you can go to wholeagain.org. They have their phone number, you can mail them, or there's even a contact submit form. You put your contact information in and someone will be in touch with you. Now, today, I think I've given you more than enough proof that Whole Again International is deserving of your donation. You've heard how they serve their community by providing children meals and how they are providing classes for students to supplement their summer loss. Now, let's begin in our own state. Let's begin right here in Ohio and get these children 3 meals a day to ensure that no child is going to go hungry again. When you're donating to Whole Again, you can rest assured that your donation is going to go towards feeding a child who may not have had a meal otherwise, and also you're furthering their academic achievement. Now, I'm sure you've heard the phrase, children are the future. So the question I'm going to leave you with today is, what are you willing to do to ensure the lives of our future? Thank you.
No, very good.